What's up guys, I'm back again bringing you another one of my King of Fighters 14 trailer impressions, so let's get right into it. This trailer is all about Team Kim. Now, with Team Kim, the only one I'm familiar with is Kim. The other two are new faces to me, so I'll talk more about them shortly. But first, let's talk about my impressions of the music. The beginning of the song actually fits the stage well. It's calm, relaxing, then the tempo picks up, and the music style changes. Honestly, I think this is my favorite theme so far. Speaking of the stage, I like the look of this stage. It's calming, it's serene, but up till now, each stage seemed to have a theme similar to the team that was being shown. For example, Team Japan's stage is probably an arena in Japan. Team Fatal Fury has an American-themed stage on the open road. The Art of Fighting stage is by a Japanese shrine. Even the Dark Oilfield stage under the moonlight seems like a proper stage setting for Team Yagami. How does this stage represent Team Kim? I'm not sure. Either way, I think it looks cool. Speaking of stages, I wonder how much stage activity will take place in this game. Too much stage activity can be distracting, but having a few amusing things happen with the NPCs in the background is always neat. Or maybe have the stages alternate after each round. That'd be cool. Now for the characters. Kim doesn't seem to have changed at all. And he looks like a beast, which also doesn't seem to have changed at all. To me, similar to Joe Higashi, Kim seems like he can be an overwhelming character to play against. It looks like it could be difficult to keep a competent Kim player's offense at bay. Part of why I think that is due to Kim's aerial super. It looks very useful, allowing for mobility and aerial pressure. Alright, next up is Luong. Luong is, well, obviously a sexy character. But what stood out to me, outside of her sexy design, was her acrobatic way of kicking. Animations like when she leans backwards while pulling at her shin into her kick attack is what I'm gonna call a good character-based animation. In other words, even without me knowing anything about her, animations like that speak to her character's personality. Looking at some of her attacks, some of her special moves and stuff, I wonder if any of Luong's EX special moves give her any amount of invulnerability. Like right here, right? What would keep Ryo from Dragon Punching right out of that situation? Or if he had EX, just EX Dragon Punch right out of it. That 3-hitting special move of hers seems to be made for ending combos and even grabbing opponents out of the air during juggles, so that's pretty convenient. But my question about that move is, does it have low to high properties? Alright, last but not least, Gang Il. At least I think that's how you say that. Now this character, given the white in his hair, he looks like an older character. Looking at his animations, it occurred to me his limbs look a bit stubby for a Taekwondo character. Generally, if a character is swinging their legs around a lot, it's more visually appealing if they're designed with long legs. And or they could be animated in a way that emphasizes the arch of their swing when they kick. But Gang Il has a more stocky build, which to me makes him look like he'd use his upper body a great deal in a fight, instead of just using his legs. That said, he still has some cool kicking attacks. Maybe SNK was going for a more heavy, slower Taekwondo character design. And honestly, I can't think of any other Taekwondo character in a fighting game that would fit that mold right now. As far as my impressions of his moves go, he has what look like some solid moves. He has a cross-up kick, he has a kick that knocks the opponent against the wall, this putting the opposing character in a kneeling state. Perhaps there's some combo potential from this. He has what looks like a standing, low-hitting kick that can lead into other combos. He has an attack in which he can absorb damage while he charges this attack. Apparently he takes no damage during this time, and it doesn't expend any super or guard meter. I feel like this move could be really good. Either that or easily baited. My final thoughts on this team, something that's been kinda nagging me, and I'm probably just missing something here, but I want to bring it up anyway. Why is this team not called Team South Korea? Or maybe even, I don't know, Team Seoul? I thought about it for a little bit as I was making this video, and it occurred to me, as I was looking at the team, is Luong even Korean? Is she fighting Taekwondo? And as I took a closer look, I began to realize it looked like she had lotus flower elements in her design. Also, the fastenings of her top and her collar design, as well as her earrings, started to make me think she could actually be a Chinese character. And if that is the case, that would explain why the team is called Team Kim instead of Team South Korea. I like the new characters on this team, but I wonder why SNK decided not to use at least one pre-existing Taekwondo character. Why do you guys think SNK decided to not use at least one pre-existing character that already has fans behind them? I'll talk more about playable characters I'd like to see make a return in another video. So anyway, those are my thoughts for the Team Kim trailer. For anyone watching this video, what are your impressions? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video.
私には勝てんぞ。テコンドーというものを見せてやるぞい。ほうか。